Alright guys, what's up? Today it's Redneck Airsoft here, and today we're not doing a little bit of airsoft. As you can see, it's a little bit different looking than airsoft, but today what I'm going to be showing you how to do is I'm building a gaming PC on a budget build. So this build is around $600 or so. I wasn't initially going to make this video, I was just going to build it and use it, whatever, but all the videos I saw did not actually include the Windows operating system that you use in the price for that. So that you'll see videos that say ultimate gaming build for $400 or $500, but they don't include the operating system, which if you don't do it right can run you over $100. So that's why today I'm bringing you this video. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to start making more PC gaming stuff. I'm actually going to be making some knife making stuff, but today we're going to be building this PC. I'm going to do my best. It's my first PC build, so we're going to start off with this here, just a plain brown box, but it is actually the WD Blue Western Digital 1TB hard drive. I went with a hard drive over an SSD in this build just because I decided more memory was going to be a better build, and it runs a little cheaper. This is $50 on Amazon. By the way, Amazon is where I got all my stuff from. I actually had a little bit of hiccup with the processor, but that's a different story. Power supply, EVGA 500 watt. A little overkill for this build. It's the 80+ white certified. You don't, with this build, you could probably get away with easily a 430 watt or maybe something around there. This was just $40 on Amazon. Couldn't beat the price on that. For RAM, we got Ballistics. It's a 1 GB or one stick, 8 GB. So 8 GB RAM. That's really all I'm going to be needing for right now to start. That was $53, I think. Now the processor, here's where that hiccup came in. Originally I was going to go with an AMD build. Had this AMD FX 6300 6-core processor, 3.5 gigahertz. This was my first PC build, so I actually didn't realize that there was different sockets on motherboards for the processors. So I just went with this processor, 6-core processor, $90, couldn't beat it. But then I realized when I got this, I was going through my stuff after everything had shipped, and I realized, went through and looked, this is an Intel motherboard, MSI H110M gaming motherboard. I realized this was Intel, and I was like, well crap, that sucks. And so I called Amazon, and this was actually non-refundable. So I was like, oh shoot, I worried I was going to be out $90, have to buy a whole new one, but they actually refunded me. The original price of this was $90 plus what the tax was, which was $7, so I got $97 refunded, and I got to keep the processor. So I don't know whether I'm going to be doing a giveaway with this eventually or building another computer, but that is something I'll figure out in the past. So I ended up, actually I went and bought an iCore 370 100K, which is the Kaby Lake, and I didn't also realize that that didn't go with this motherboard. This is a 6th generation motherboard. I bought a 7th gen processor, and again that whole process went bad, so send that one back and got this one in. This is an iCore 3 6100 6th gen, 3.7 gigahertz. It's a dual core, but it's hyper threaded, so it actually acts as virtually 4 cores. So for this budget build, for low gaming, editing, or just everyday use, this is going to be a pretty all-around good processor, and eventually you can go up to an i5 or i7. So the motherboard we came to, which was this H110 gaming motherboard. I originally picked this out because I read it. There's good reviews on it, and I mean, when you look at it, this motherboard just looks straight up badass. You can't beat it. That red and black combo is going to look nice, especially with the Ballistics RAM. That's also red and black. The graphics card is black, but it's got RGB lighting in it, so I can change those lights, which I'll probably be doing red with it to match. Then, I mean, the power supply, that's black, and everything else, the black and red combo just looks pretty sick to me for our cheap gaming build. To cool that CPU, we're not going to be doing any overclocking because you can't actually, to my knowledge at the moment, overclock i3. processors, but we're going to be using the i3-6100 does not come with the CPU cooler, so I went with this Cooler Master Hyper T2. This is, I think, a $20 CPU cooler. It's just going to do anything better than Intel stock coolers can do, so that's why I went with that one. And it's Cooler Master. I mean, Cooler Master is the best brand out there. Okay, free advertising. If you want to hit me up, Cooler Master, let's go. Anyway, Asus Radeon RX 460 graphics card. This was $124. It is a 4GB graphics card with RGB lighting, like I said, so I can change those lights on there. Everything. So like I said, $124. Probably the best graphics card. There's probably more better, but probably one of the best graphics cards you can get for around that price range. Here, this is going along with that red and black theme. This is my mouse pad. Cheap, like I think it was like $8, $10. I'm gonna stretch across my whole desk, but that was just something aesthetically proven, and that was actually an optional thing. You don't. That does not come. That is included in the price range for this build. But I mean, if you already have a mouse pad and like this keyboard here, keyboard and mouse combo, you don't need to include that in the price. So that's something we can factor in. And there will be links in the description for every item in this build, and the prices will be on screen. But what I did was, I know Razer and all that's a good brand, but I've gotten cheaper in keyboard and mice before, and so I just decided to get a cheap combo to start off with. So this is a Havoc, I think is what it was. No, it's not Havoc. I don't know what it is. It's just a cheap. It was $35 for this quote-unquote aluminum plated keyboard and mouse, but it's just overall cool mouse, nice looking mouse. Nice clicky. It's pretty comfortable in the hands. It's not the most comfortable, but I mean, when you're buying a mouse and keyboard combo for $35, how comfortable could it get? But this, what's the cool thing about this keyboard and mouse combo, this is actually a mechanical keyboard, so it's just, phone's going off. Mechanical keyboard, RGB backlighting, so I can change this to any color I want. Nice mechanical feel, that same aluminum look as the mouse. I just think that's going to be a nice look to this. But there's tons of mice and keyboard combos that you can get on Amazon or eBay or whatever for $30–40. So you don't have to go with this aluminum one. You can get something that is more appealing to your eye. But like I said, that's optional. That is something you don't have to get. You might already have one of those, or you might not even have a gaming mouse and keyboard, but you just have a regular one. That'll work just fine. For months I played on a wireless keyboard and a laptop, so that's how I got into this gaming build. This is just a cheap $25 case, Vivio case. No glass panel, unfortunately, but when you're doing a cheap budget build, you can't really worry about aesthetics. It does have USB 3.0, two 2.0s, headphone jack, microphone jack, reset button, power on button. Does have room for disk drives. It has one built-in fan, blue LEDs. That does throw off the look of the red and black, but like I said, you can't really bargain too much when you're building a cheap PC. But that's what I got for the build, guys. So now I'm going to get into the build. I probably will just fast forward through it all, have it all fast forward, because if you're looking at this video, you've probably found other videos that show you how to do it. This is just a time-lapse build of what I'm doing. So thanks for watching, guys.